While the average modern Western woman has this type of mindset,
Oh, can you cook? Can you do it? You not a
Shut up.
traditional man.
Thank you.
Be
Tell
a
them
traditional
again.
man. Is you even a breadwinner, boo? Sit down.
Anyway, thank you so much
Can
for
you
this
change your
interview.
tire?
Thank you.
Done.
Have you built a house?
Have you built a house, baby? Y'all want traditional women. Y'all not traditional men. Period.
They don't deserve a traditional
No,
woman.
you don't. You don't, boo. You should be submissive to me.
women over here in Europe will snatch the man that you don't want, start dating them, marry them, and start creating a family. It really hurts me to the core to see all of these beautiful women, and I know that a lot of you guys are thinking that I'm saying beautiful women because I want to kiss their behinds. That is not true. I really do think that Lata was a pretty woman, but her mindset, her attitude makes her so ugly. And the worst part about it is, it's not just her that speaks like this. She is misleading millions and millions of other women, just like Cardi B is doing, just like all the other female entertainers are doing. They are misleading these women to have the wrong mindset, and not only that, even worse actions. Let me show you clips of what I was talking about when I said that women over here will snatch your man, snatch the man that you don't want, and start having families with them. Videos that you have just seen, who do you think is really winning in life? Is it women like Lato, chasing the bag, doing whatever you want, talking about the man should be submissive to me? Or are the women that you've seen in the second clip really winning in life? As the woman of the relationship, having babies, being married, being taken care of, being feminine, looking classy. There's also a huge misconception going around on the internet where men and women think that the only thing a traditional woman has to do is cook and clean, and the man has to pay the bills and just provide for the household. I come from a very traditional family. I grew up in a Turkish household. And let me tell you one thing, these goofy ass women nowadays, they could not last one day. Matter of fact, not a half a day with one of traditional men from the culture that I come from, or even other cultures. Take Chinese, for instance. Take the Japanese, for instance. Russian, Polish. Take them. Do you really think that they would tolerate one of these modern Western women? To be honest with you, women in America are so lucky that the average American man's standards are not that strict. Let's be honest, men are very, very simple. All these men really want is a plate of food, basic respect. And you 3 or 4s can't even provide that on a daily basis, and catch an attitude when a man asks you for some food and you're sitting at home all freaking day long. You have 15 hours a day to be on social media, to make videos, entertain other dudes. But when your man comes home, you don't have time for none of that because now you're so tired from being all over social media all day. Oh, I know, it's energy consuming. I know. Let me give you a few traits of a traditional woman that a lot of modern women nowadays think is offensive. A traditional woman does not disagree with her husband in public. She respects him. She doesn't shout at him. She dresses respectfully. She does not entertain other men. She consults with her man before she makes a decision. She follows his lead. Of course, you men have to lead by example. You can't be some goofy ass dude and then expect your woman to follow your lead. Now we are just taking a look at Lato right here, just doing her thing. And tell me, when you go out somewhere, don't you see a lot of women doing this type of madness? I mean, just look at this, in the middle of a whole bunch of dudes, and I don't care if she's an entertainer or not, I'm just looking at this objectively. I see a woman doing stripper type shit. Honestly, if I'll be a man, I wouldn't want this for free if I could. And you may even think to yourself, why would I even care what these women do? It's the hypocrisy for me, guys. It's the hypocrisy because you have all these women online looking like she does as far as the dress code and stuff, behaving like she does as far as twerking all over or whenever they can. But yet they want respect from a man. They want to be catered to. They want a man to pay for everything. And I'm saying, why? Remember when Lato said on the podcast, is you the breadwinner, boo? And let me tell you, even if the man would be the breadwinner, she wouldn't even sit down and make a chicken salad sandwich for that man with the bread that he's bringing home. I know she was probably referring to money, but still, I just had to make that point right here because I know I'm right. I said in the beginning of my video, these women would not last one day with a traditional man. Listen, a traditional man, he's gonna want his lunch, breakfast, and dinner on time. You may have to change your whole wardrobe. Some of my traditional friends, they don't even have a social media. And if they do have a social media, their page is private. They're looking at cooking videos. They may post a flower that's growing in their backyard, and they don't even have a profile pic. Tell this to a modern woman nowadays. Social media is these women's life. They do everything on there. They do things for social media they wouldn't do for their man in real life. True or not? You tell me. Being a woman in a traditional relationship, that means you have to be the man's helpmate. Since the man is the one who's going to work, you as a woman would have to make life for a man easier and more comfortable and convenient on a daily basis. My father never packed his lunch bag on his own. And my mother, she was still working full-time herself. And since we have seen what my mother was doing for my father, we picked that up and that's what we are doing for our man. And you know what? We don't mind because that's what we do. There's nothing degrading about it. There's nothing that makes me less worth of a person because of it. No, my mother is not showing her cleavage when we go out somewhere. I don't even see my mother's cleavage when we are at home, and then it all has something to do with knowing how to carry yourself, even if you are at home. A lot of them are really dirty. They don't even take proper care of themselves, okay? They don't go to the gynecologist. They don't floss their teeth. God knows they probably smell like death out of their mouth because they don't get rid of their tonsil stones. And those smell like freaking hell. But yet you want to look like Barbie. But you do want to act like you're a man. Please. And the reason why these women would respect a man when he makes a certain amount of money is because that's the only thing they would accept from a man. They would just take all the money that they can because they're just materialistic and they get all the joy out of their life from material. But there's so much more that a man who leads by example can give to a woman than just money. Correctional advice. When a woman acts up and that man is actually emotionally intelligent, he will be able to teach that woman how she's messing up, why she's messing up, and how she can do actually better for herself, for the relationship, and the man that she is with. But a lot of women are not ready to hear that. They don't want that because a lot of women are into being toxic. That's giving them energy. That attitude that I just described, a woman being feminine, being there for her man, catering to her man, is the exact type of energy that these women over here in Europe would give to their man, to their average traditional man, or just their average man. He doesn't even have to be traditional. Those men that women in America don't want. They would find everything that they want in a woman over here. While a lot of modern Western women are sitting around talking about that the man is not even the breadwinner, that he should be submitting to the woman, that he doesn't deserve a traditional woman because he's not a traditional man. Women nowadays, they don't even know how to behave like women anymore. Listen, women have changed so much over the years, while men are still doing everything that they were doing decades ago, building buildings, building streets, engineering stuff, being hard workers, making money, bringing it home, taking care of their families. You have women have an OnlyFans account calling themselves self-employed. Boss babes. Oh, they make money now. They have business now. No, you are a freaking 304, a hooker, and you calling yourself self-employed and you are proud of yourself? You're saying that men are not good enough for you because you are sitting on your bed legs spread all day collecting likes and money? you dumb son of a whatever. Don't get me started. I'll get very passionate and Turkish with you over here. I just wanted to show you the differences between a modern Western woman and a classy, beautiful, traditional woman. Their mindset, their behavior, their attitudes, their energy. Yeah? So, that's all I have for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed this video. I got a little bit more passionate about this video because it really gets on my nerve when you have women sitting online talking about that men are not good enough when really, in fact, women are not good enough anymore. And I'm not saying this to shame women. I'm not saying this because I don't have love for women. I just need you ladies to be truthful and start with yourself. I hope you enjoyed this. Stay tuned for more content.